going to like a newsprinting facility or something, because it looks like the newsprint papers. Anyways, just thought I would stop in, give an update for today. It's pretty nice. It's about 43 degrees right now. Quite different than what we saw yesterday with the snow, or the day before yesterday rather, with the snow and the cold. Right now it's dry and about 43. So I think we're kind of heading in a good direction, because I think that most of that weather has moved into the Midwest, and then they're talking about Monday and Tuesday dumping a lot of snow in the northeastern states like New York and Jersey and northern area of that. So I think that we kind of made it through. We might catch some rain. We're getting ready to go through some mountains. We might see a little bit of snow, but I didn't see anything alarming that could potentially be problems. But this trip is pretty good, because we have an appointment to have a live unload, which means that we have to back into a dock and wait for them to unload the trailer, rather than just dropping the trailer and picking up an empty one. And that is on Monday morning between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. Anytime between that time we could get there. So I've estimated we will be in Riverside area about 6 p.m. tomorrow. So, we're going to be 12 hours ahead of schedule. So if it is something, it's no problem. We can always pull over and wait for it to pass and then get back through and still be on time, which is good. I mean, I think this is probably a solo run that they gave us. Again, I talked about it a few videos ago, that first quarter, in the first quarter, it's a little bit slower for freight. It was a little bit busier this year due to COVID, but generally it's pretty slow first quarter. We really haven't had too much of a slowdown. I mean, we've had like lags, like this load, right? We dropped off our load yesterday, and then we had to wait till 5 p.m. today for this load. I got there early, 3:30, and our load was ready. So we were able to go ahead and pick up today early, which was good. And then we will get into, we're going to stop at Harupa Valley, at the terminal there, so we can shower, do laundry and stuff tomorrow, which is really good. And then what we can do is go ahead and deliver. Now I need to make sure that I talk with the planners and let them know that we need to be in Boise by Thursday for our 3-day home time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that just means I'm not going to be running out to the East Coast. It means we're probably going to stay Midwest. We might get a couple runs to Colorado and back, depending on if UPS is still needing help. Or we could go up and down the coast, back up to Seattle or whatever. But we just have to watch, because if we're not careful, they'll send us out East Coast, and then we won't make it back in time for home time. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. Let's see. That's about it. That's the newest news. We don't have another run yet. I figured tomorrow I will call and talk to the planners and try to get something planned out, as far as working as a plan into home time. Usually if I call and I talk to them, we can get something worked out where we can get in like 2 or 3 runs that'll get us up to Boise. Again, it just depends on what's available, where it's available at. A couple good team runs would be really nice, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Freight should start picking back up next month, where we can just start heading back and forth from the East Coast to the West Coast. And then April, I think we've decided that we are going to head back to Florida in April and do another couple days there at the amusement parks. I really want to go to Star Wars and Disney, but I'm not willing to pay all that money to get stuck in one park, because the way Disney's doing it is you can only do one park a day. You have to make an appointment, and besides getting your ticket. And also we talked with Hafsa, and they're down with meeting us in April to do Universal Studios again. So, you know, I think that would be fun. So hopefully February we're going to just work through, maybe not do home time in February, and build up the bank, and then go and have another nice 3 days in April at Universal. Take another 2 days there, and hopefully it'll be warmer and drier, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let's see, I don't know what else. Oh yeah, and of course this is all depending on what's going on with this new variants of the virus. So just listening to the news tonight, and it was talking about the African variant has been found in North Carolina and also in Maryland. That the new Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is 70% effective, was only 57% effective against the new variant. But was it the Moderna? Was only 50% against the new variant. So I don't know. I just think that it's important that everybody takes that personal responsibility. Social distance, mask up, wash your hands. I think that's probably our best prevention right now. You know, if you don't want to get pregnant, you use a condom. It's not 100%, but it's pretty close. And the same thing with this virus. You don't want a virus, you don't want to pass it on. Wash your hands, social distance, put your masks on, double mask when you're in an indoor area, single mask if you're outdoors, and I think we'll be okay. We just need to take responsibility for ourselves, whether we're sick or not, whether we've had the COVID already. I've heard that if you have COVID already, you're kind of immune to COVID for about 5 months, but that doesn't mean that you won't be able to spread it to others. That just means that you won't get the symptoms, so you can be asymptomatic if you've already had it. Same thing with the vaccine. The vaccine could protect you from getting the symptoms, but it does not mean that you wouldn't carry it and be able to spread it. So even though you've got vaccinated or you've had it, you still have the responsibility to keep others safe. And until people start taking responsibility for themselves and doing the right thing, we're going to have a hard time tackling this thing. I mean, the vaccine can only do so much. We still got to do our part. I remember about the Ebola. I read something about Ebola, you know, about 10 years ago, about how there was a village in Africa, and it was just riddled with Ebola. And one thing that they did is they put hand washing stations in the village and taught them about washing their hands. And once people started washing their hands, they were able to get Ebola under control. Of course, then with the vaccine and washing the hands. Same thing with us. We just need to take responsibility. Learn how to wash your hands. Running your hands under the water is not washing your hands. You actually need that soap. The soap is what soap is what attaches itself to the dirt and to the bacteria and stuff that washes it off your hands. Okay, so you need soap. And I see so many people go in and go to the bathroom and they going up this hill. It'd be hard to hear me. So, love y'all. Be safe. Wash your hands. Mask up. Social distance. And I'll talk more later. Good night.